Get ready for another journey through revealed secrets. Today, we're going to explore an incredible story that can transform the way you think about how you interpret the Bible. We'll start with something intriguing, to say the least: the mystery surrounding the name Enoch. The narrative of the Book of Enoch is shrouded in ancient secrets and is considered by many to be a key piece in alternative interpretations of human history. Its content raises fascinating questions, especially when you think about the origins of our planet, biblical stories, and the possible intervention of extraterrestrial beings. But what do we really know about Enoch and this enigmatic book? The Book of Enoch is a work that is found outside the canonical texts of the Bible, although it was highly influential in ancient Jewish and Christian traditions. It is often described as one of the most intriguing and controversial apocryphal texts. Enoch, the character who gives the book its name, is a mysterious figure in his own right. He was the father of Methuselah and grandfather of Noah, two central figures in the biblical narrative, and, according to tradition, he was one of only two people who, according to the Bible, ascended to heaven without passing through death, the other being Elijah. But what is truly fascinating about the Book of Enoch is the way it describes the interaction of celestial beings with humanity. According to the text, Enoch was taken to heaven in a chariot of fire by angels, or for some, by extraterrestrial entities. This detail leads many theorists to consider the account as the first record of an alien abduction in history. The book also mentions figures known as the Watchers, angels who descended to Earth and, according to some scholars, may have been the ancestors of giants known as Nephilim. A point of great curiosity is the fact that the Book of Enoch was mentioned in the Bible, more specifically in the Book of Jude, which suggests that the early Christians knew and possibly respected the content of this text. However, the inclusion of this book in the Bible never happened, except in some Orthodox canons, such as that of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. But why was the Book of Enoch excluded from most biblical canons if it contains such significant revelations? When it was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Book of Enoch raised numerous questions. It describes in detail the existence of giant beings, children of angels with carefully selected human women, and many interpret this as proof of the presence of beings from other worlds in the ancient history of humanity. The relationship between Enoch and the so-called Watchers suggests that these celestial beings, or extraterrestrials, played a fundamental role in the development of ancient civilizations. In addition, the book also mentions his grandson, Noah, who became famous for having built the ark and survived the Great Flood. There is a curious episode involving the birth of Noah, described in the book, in which his father, Lamech, is frightened when he realizes that his son was unusual, with a glorious appearance, shining eyes, and a nature that did not seem human. This raised suspicions that Noah could have been a direct descendant of celestial beings, or, again, extraterrestrials. Enoch's connection with these beings, coupled with the fact that Noah was chosen to survive the flood, raises the possibility that the knowledge that Enoch obtained from the angels could have been transmitted to Noah and perhaps even preserved in the pyramids of Egypt. Speaking of pyramids, the narrative of the Book of Enoch also connects to theories involving the ancient Sumerian civilizations. These ancient people believed in gods who came from a distant planet called Nibiru. These gods are, for some, the same Watchers described in the Book of Enoch. There are even those who believe that the pyramids of Egypt were built with the help of these extraterrestrial beings as a way of protecting ancient knowledge, possibly that transmitted by Enoch. Erich von Däniken, an author famous for his theories about the presence of aliens in humanity's past, suggests that the pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid of Giza, may have been built not by pharaohs, but by extraterrestrial civilizations. According to him, the precision and grandeur of the constructions could not have been achieved with the resources of the time. Däniken points out that, despite excavations, no body or sarcophagus has ever been found to prove that the Great Pyramid was actually built for Pharaoh Khufu, as many believe. An even more surprising theory is that Enoch, in preparation for the Great Flood, received instructions from celestial beings to build structures that would preserve knowledge for future generations. Thus, the pyramids could have been created as a kind of vault where ancient texts and cosmic secrets would be protected, waiting to be discovered by a humanity ready to understand its true past. The connections between the Book of Enoch, the pyramids of Egypt, and the Sumerian civilizations lead us to believe that, in some way, these ancient cultures could have been aware of an extraterrestrial presence on Earth. The Anunnaki, as they were called by the Sumerians, could be the same beings that Enoch describes as the Watchers. There are also mentions of Gilgamesh, the great Sumerian ruler, which reinforces the idea of a crossover between these cultures and their mythologies. The coincidences do not stop there. The Great Pyramid of Giza has remarkable astronomical alignments that seem to indicate a connection between the monument and specific constellations such as Orion's Belt and the Sirius star system. For some, this may be a clue that the beings who helped build the pyramids came from other star systems, leaving behind a sort of map to indicate their origin. Ultimately, the Book of Enoch is more than just an apocryphal religious text. It is a riddle, a window into a past that we are still trying to understand. If Enoch's accounts of the Watchers and their interactions with humanity are true, it could change everything we know about our origins. And who knows, perhaps there are secrets waiting to be discovered within the pyramids of Egypt, secrets that may lead us to question whether we are truly alone in the universe or whether we have had contact with extraterrestrial civilizations long ago. What does the future hold? Stay with us, like and comment what your opinion is about so many mysteries. Here you will always have access to the truths they don't want you to know.